Hello, I'm sitting here at a desk in my rectory, and from what I've been told, this desk has been a part of our tri-parish community from some time. Many pastors have said at this desk, I've been told that it was the first desk from the very first pastor who was out in our tri-parish community. And as one of my professors once told me, if that's not true, it ought to be. But through this whole deal, I've spent a lot of time sitting here at this desk, a lot of time sending emails and doing communications and several meetings, getting the school started, just a lot of time sitting here at this desk, which I'm ready to get away, get out. And as Pope Francis says, smell the sheep. I'm ready for that. I'm ready to do that. But through sitting here, I've often found myself stopping what I was doing and simply praying to those pastors who have come before me, who have probably sat at the same desk many times over, making big decisions and doing some earth-shattering things for our tri-parish community. And I've been sitting here trying to figure out how to reopen, given the bishop's guidelines and his leadership team, and bringing us all together. I've sought the advice of many different people, from our council members of our tri-parish community to brother priests, to the bishop, to many different people. And I'm very thankful for all of their advice. However, it's becoming very clear to me that this is not going to be easy on our three parishes. This will be a great testament to us into our future. Depending on how we act now will affect our greatest future for all of us. I keep stressing this is not about each individual parish, but this is about all three of us as a community. And this is becoming more and more evident each and every day as we are about to embark upon this great opening. It's dawned on me that and I've said this before, that we must act with dignity, that we must be patient, we must be flexible, and we must have grace. I urge you to go back through and watch the videos, two of them, one of them titled Setting the Stage, and the other one, Mary as Model. If you have not viewed those, please do so. And if you have viewed those, look at them again. You might have to look at them several times. This is not a time for self-serving competition between our parishes. This is not a time for gossip and rumors, and frankly, I don't have time for selfish egos either. I simply am not going to entertain those qualities at this time. Those qualities are not Eucharistic, and thereby they're not going to help me bring you the Eucharist. Perhaps this is a little bit of Christ turning over the tables in the temple, but Christ actually got physical and got angry and got mad. I'm not angry or mad, but we have to remember why he did that. He did that because the people lost sight of what was important. They totally lost sight of what was important and what was going on. I don't want us to lose sight over what is important in this reopening. Our churches are still open, so take those thoughts and feelings. If you're having them, maybe you're not, but if you are having those thoughts or feelings or those emotions, go into one of our churches and give it to the Blessed Sacrament. Because that's what this is all about. The Blessed Sacrament, confessions, and making Jesus present adoration is my highest priority. Making those things available to the greatest amount of people who would like to avail themselves of those things at this time, that is what is important right now. Perspective, my beloved people. Location, times, and who. Those things are not important. Those things are not important. Well, I guess the who is. You have to have a priest to be able to be there to do the Mass. And well, there's one of me for the three of us. And every one of you want 100% of my time, and I will give you as much as I have. But like my mom always told me, I feel like I have 3 children, and every one of those children need a different type of love at a different type of time. And so you have to trust me that I'm going to give each one of you as much time as I can, and the same amount of love, a different type of love that you all need. But we have to come together as a community. What is important is that we will be able to receive Christ again in the Eucharist. Rejoice in that. Rejoice in that. Let that be your focus. You will get to receive Christ again in the Eucharist. How awesome is that? We will be able to establish a regular confession times. How cool is that? You will be able to see the face of Christ in adoration again. How awesome is that? All of these things are the greatest unifiers of our faith, the Eucharist being the greatest one. They are the things that will get us closer to God, but they are also the greatest signs of God's love for each and every one of us. The same love we are to show one another, regardless of where we're from or where we're at, what parish we're registered in, we're to show one another love. This is the same love and support we need to show for our sister parishes, because we are 3 parishes with one purpose, with one mission. And that purpose and mission is to get people to heaven through Jesus Christ. It doesn't matter what church or where we're at. The mission is the same. The purpose is the same. And we are called to serve one another. We are called to serve one another with open minds, open hearts. Open your hearts regardless of what's going on and what's happening. Remember our purpose. Remember our mission. And remember what's important right now. Put it in perspective for yourself. We are a people who desire to grow in the joy for the Lord. So do that by having the qualities of integrity, of kindness, and grace. God bless.